Valhalla. I have honored my grandfather and my father in battle. Let me feast with them and Odin in the mead halls of Valhalla, please. Thank you. Thank you, Brunhild.
So beautiful. Oh, please. I did not mean to alarm you. I did not mean to disturb your work. It's just, I have seen you here for many days now. This battle is the fiercest among mortals that I have ever seen near my domain. Forgive me. My name is Krøken. What am I doing? I live here. Yes, in the river. The river is my domain. No, I am not a Nixie. The Nixies did play a part in my raising, though. They raised me from when I was a boy into a man. Oh, you don't need to worry. I already know who you are. You are Brunhild, the daughter of the Allfather, the daughter of Odin. They do you no credit, you know. What? The stories. The Nixie used to tell stories when I was a boy of the Valkyries. Great warrior women, tasked with taking the souls of the righteous who fall in battle to the mead halls of Valhalla. They spoke of the Valkyrie's beauty, but I never imagined that Brunhild herself would be the most beautiful of all. Oh, please, don't misunderstand. I am not intending to try to flatter you. I have just been observing your work for the last few days. You see, the battle among the mortals took place near one of my largest rivers that I am responsible for. And, well, it might be fate that we were to meet today. Well, my responsibility is to look after the waterways and the rivers that bleed from my mother's domain in the mountains to my father's domain in the sea, bringing fresh water to the salt. Well, in this way, I can restore balance, in many ways doing a similar job to you. I bring what is necessary to somewhere else where it is equally necessary. I suppose you and I are deliverers of sort. Well, I am not surprised. There is a reason that you have not heard of me. My birth was to be kept a secret, you understand. My birth was always a silent one, my mother always used to say. My mother was Skadi, the giantess of Therheim in the mountains. And my father was Njord, the Vanir god of the sea. My mother and father did not get on well, at all. They disagreed on everything, my mother always used to say. They used to bicker and fight. And the final straw was choosing a home for my birth. My father wanted me to be born in the ocean, while my mother wanted to raise me in the mountains of Therheim. They then devised a plan to keep my birth a secret from the others. And so, as a result, I was born in the river. A connection between her domain and my father's. A mutual compromise, if you will. It was there that I was raised by the Nixie. Told of my parentage, of course. I have only met my mother and father on a few occasions. But I think that I am merely a reminder of how deeply sad and unhappy they were in their marriage. No, you do not need to worry. The Nixie raised me well and taught me to control my godly strength. As a half Vanir, half giant, I understandably have a lot more power than they were capable of teaching me. So they inadvertently made me their god. And so it was my responsibility from that moment on, as I say, to bring the fresh water of the mountains to bleed into my father's domain. I am responsible for all the waterways, all the fjords, and the rivers. Yes, I can understand that. I am not what I would say a very recognized man. Oh, you are very kind. I know I am not handsome. Well, you are trying to compare beauty with a rock, I'm afraid. I am literally standing here in the presence of a Valkyrie, one of the most beautiful creatures of creation. And you are Brunhild, the most beautiful and powerful of the Valkyries. I simply had to meet you. Well, as you can imagine, the Nixie have been very kind, but they are not great conversationalists at times. And because I am so much more powerful, I think few of them fear me and what I am capable of. These markings I put in my skin myself, a symbol so that I do not forget where I came from. Why have I really come? The Nixie are all male, and you cannot imagine how lonely it is, even though I am surrounded by friends, by family, by the creatures, by the spirit. It is not the same. Long have I desired a companion, a wife. Yes, I have seen you here for many days, trying to work up the courage to even talk to you. But I was not lying when I believed it was fate. Perhaps the Nixies made it so. They saw my loneliness. I would say the Old Father was looking out for me, but with my birth being a secret, I don't think that he knows. But then again, your father is a god of wisdom among many other things. So perhaps the only reason he has not taken action against me is because I pose no threat. But now, I hope at the very least the fact that I am willing to endure his wrath for you is proof enough of my devotion that I would be placing upon you, should you choose me. I understand. It is not every day that you meet someone and they confess their feelings for you, even just in the short amount of time that they have even just seen you. But we, beings that are beyond mortal comprehension, time is not the same for us as it is for them. Perhaps if you think about it, when your duties are done, perhaps you could come back here. I do not think it would be out of your way. I mean, after all, your responsibilities are to the battlefields, am I right? Yes, so it would not incur suspicion that you would wish to return to a battlefield. You have... Yes, I know. I'm sorry. It was a silly plan. I do not know what I was thinking. Forgive me. I will leave. This was a mistake. No, I need to. I should never have. I was to be kept a secret. I was to be kept. I was to be kept out of the sight of the gods, and because I was foolish, I exposed my own existence to the daughter of Odin. I have broken the one rule I was supposed to follow. You do? But we have only just met. Oh, I see. Well, I count myself most fortuitous then. Being a Valkyrie, I suppose you can see into the souls of mortal men and see who they really are. You can see whether they were brave or cowardly in battle. See how many lives they took with their weapons. When you look at me, my dear Brunhild, what is it exactly that you see? You are most kind. Meet me here tomorrow at twilight. I wish to show you something. Something that perhaps might convince you that I might make a decent companion for you. If it is true, as you say, and you yourself are lonely. Oh, I know you never said it, but perhaps I possess a similar talent for reading people. I have had many mortal centuries to observe from the river. I have seen young lovers dipping their feet into my domain, talking of their futures together. I have heard fathers talking to sons as they fish. I have heard mothers and daughters, husbands and wives. I have heard it all over the centuries. And I know a thing or two about loneliness. Even though that you are surrounded by your sisters of battle, I can see the loneliness in your eyes also. Meet me tomorrow at twilight, and we will talk more. I promise.
Ah, yes, Brunhild. Come forward, my child. Do you know why I summoned you to my throne, daughter? You have been doing exceptional work with your sisters. The last soul you took to my mead hall made the 100,000th that you have done yourself. You are certainly one of my more treasured possessions, my child. However, I think you know full well why I have summoned you. Do not speak to me as a fool. I may be blind in one eye, but I am certainly not deaf. And the words that are whispered in my ears by the ravens and by the spirits indicate to me that you have discovered a secret I thought never existed until today. Krøken, the Vanya river god. Oh, do not speak ill of them. They are merely doing their duty. Something I expect you to continue, daughter. I will not allow a daughter of the Aesir to mix with the tarnished blood of a Vanya and a giant. Your half-brother, Thor, has already seen to it that the giants are no longer a threat. Do not bring our house into dispute. I will only give you this warning once, daughter. Stay away from the boy. Stay away from Krøken. You have my leave to go.